Hello and welcome to the first edition of FairburyTV.com's Thursday Night News. I'm Stacy Boyce.
And I'm Jim Headley. Here's tonight's top story. The Nebraska State Fire Marshal's Office may be eliminating Jefferson County's historic courthouse as a useful seat of government. Tuesday morning, Jefferson County Commissioners approved funding for a study that would eliminate the county government's use of the historic courthouse as its headquarters. The commission voted 2-1 to approve the funds, with Commissioner Art Craig casting the lone nay vote. The historic 1891 built Jefferson County Courthouse sits in the middle of Fairbury's downtown square and has clearly become an icon in the community. The building is also on the National Registry of Historic Places. The county has already spent about $15,000 for the first two phases of the planning agreement conducted by Prochaska and Associates. The study is a needs assessment study. The study examines the feasibility of the county government's ability to continue conducting business inside the county courthouse, and it looks closely at the security and safety of those inside the historic courthouse. Jane Weingarten from Prochaska joined the commissioners meeting Tuesday morning via telephone.
We got this letter from the fire marshal, and for us to be in compliance, we need I'm not sure exactly the right word, a corrective plan of correction, I guess it's called here, by the 26th of April. And I talked to Jay, and for us to be in compliance with the fire marshal, we need a plan. And I'm not sure that phase 3 included all of this, but I guess from my standpoint, I would like it to. I mean, if we're going to look at everything, we need to look at everything. Is it even feasible to keep the courthouse open, I guess, if it's going to cost us a lot of money? We don't know what it's going to cost for a sprinkler system. We don't know what it's going to cost for to fixing everything. Another stairway for the clerk of the courtroom. We need another exit there. We want to know what it's going to cost for everything, some fire exits.
On March 25th, commissioners received a report from Deputy State Fire Marshal Sean Lindgren stating that the county must install fire sprinkler systems on every floor of the courthouse, including the attic, as well as install handrails, exit doors, and better signage. Dux said he called Lindgren in the past week, and he said he did not know anything about the report with his name on it. After Dux and Grummert voted for the funding, Commissioner Craig, who voted no, was clearly not pleased. "I feel like we got cornered into this," Craig said.
Wheel and Deal of Fairbury offers late model, low mileage vehicles, rentals, and U-Hauls for your moving needs. The smallest to largest trailers in stock, which includes cargos, flatbeds, and trailers of all types. Keep your investments protected with Tri-State building carports, buildings, or barns. Look to Wheel and Deal for a new Green Mountain Grill, complete with grill accessories, rubs, and spices. Kent promises to keep you stocked with wood pellets for all of your grilling needs. Check out the Gravely and Aaron's Outdoors Power Equipment before leaving. He not only sells but services all equipment. Kent at Wheel and Deal won't disappoint you. Drive on up north to Highway 15 in Fairbury.
A notice has been placed on local mailboxes informing residents that mail pickup times will change to 4:25 on April 25th. Pickup time is currently 5:30. Brian Sperry, regional spokesperson for the U.S. Postal Service out of Denver, said due to the Postal Service losing $25 million a day, they must start consolidating services wherever possible. Part of that consolidation is the changing hours for the mail pickup. Times are being moved up because trucks will be taking mail to the Omaha Processing Center instead of Lincoln. Sorting changes are being made in an effort to cut back expenses, with one of the shifts at the Lincoln Mail Processing Center being cut. This means that the mail from the area will now be taken to the Omaha for sorting prior to the delivery. Sperry said first-class mail volume has dropped 37% over the past year, and it is expected to drop an additional 50% by the year 2020. There will be additional changes over the next year or two as the U.S. Postal Service strives to stay aware of their changing financial situation.
Green lawns may be a thing of the past. The summer of 2012 was among the hottest and driest on record, and the city of Fairbury is preparing for another year just like that. Tuesday night, members of the Fairbury City Council gave first reading approval to a measure that would enact new regulations for the city's emergency drought plan. The plan calls for sharply less water use in the event of hot and dry conditions again in the area. According to Fairbury Mayor Homer Ward, the city is being proactive. He said effects are already being noticed from last year, and screens on the city's well systems are clogging with sediments faster than usual. Under the terms of proposed changes, a water watch will be issued when system demand for one day is in excess of 2 million gallons of water. A water warning will be issued when a system demand for one day is in excess of 2.3 million gallons, or when the system demand exceeds 2 million gallons for 3 consecutive days. A water emergency will be issued when demand for one day is in excess of 2.5 million gallons. Ward said water rationing, though not historically common for Fairbury, could become a reality if 2013 is anything like 2012.
Did you know MSA Promotions of Fairbury does in-house screen printing and embroidery and carries Jeff's Spiritware? Stop by and get yours today.
Kathleen Thamer just wants to be able to remodel a fire-damaged structure in Fairbury and not be forced to tear it down. Tuesday night, the Fairbury woman received a 2-week reprieve from members of the Fairbury City Council regarding her property at 200 West 3rd Street. Council members were conducting a nuisance declaration hearing for the property, which has been abandoned for more than a year. It was damaged during a 2011 fire. According to Fairbury City Manager Joe Parker, at least 50% of the structure's value was destroyed by the fire, and it now meets the criteria for demolition. But Thamer disputes the assessment by the city. She said the structure can be repaired and made livable. She has also hired a certified building inspector to evaluate the property. Council members agreed, but said her certified findings must be submitted in time for the April 16th meeting.
Bryce Taylor, a 17-year-old junior at Fairbury High School, has a different drive than most people his age, as he dreams of being a medical doctor. In July, Taylor will get to look into his dream much deeper, as he has been selected to attend the National Youth Leadership Forum in Medicine at the University of North Carolina in Raleigh-Durham. The forum is slated for July 7th through the 16th. Taylor said, "It takes long hours and a lot of schooling, but he thinks he's ready for it." His dream of being a doctor inside a big city hospital lives on.
I want to go to a bigger hospital, just that way I can see a more variety, see the whole spectrum of, the ER medicine.
Taylor said he believes the future of medicine will lie mostly in technology.
I think that it probably will be mostly technology involved, more technology. There'll still be doctors because you can't replace a doctor with a robot, but
Taylor plans to attend undergraduate school at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln and then transfer to the University of Nebraska Medical Center in Omaha. The trip and tuition to the National Youth Leadership Forum in Medicine is not inexpensive, as it will cost in excess of $3,000. Bryce and his mother, Shauna Taylor, could use any assistance in defraying these expenses.
I think by going to this program will benefit me in seeing the more careers in the health field, such as a surgeon or radiologist or whatever.
If you would like to help Bryce in attending this forum, please contact the Fairbury Journal-News.
Hi, this is Holly Richardson with Need Therapy, established since 2007 as a licensed massage therapist. Since becoming a mom, my life has become very busy but rewarding. I'm now pleased to be announcing a new technique to my practice known as myofascial release. I will hold my certification as of April 8th and would be pleased to answer any questions or to inform you more about the bodywork. Right now I am solely practicing in Hebron, running Monday through Thursday, so give me a call and take some time for yourself. Space is limited. Thank you all for your dedication, support, and patience.
The Jefferson County Commissioners signed a letter of support for the Keystone XL Pipeline project Tuesday. The project is within a 45-day public comment period where Keystone is gathering comments regarding the future of the project. Written comments are also accepted. There is an April 18th open public meeting in the Grand Island to make comments regarding the project. After the meeting, the comments will be put into a final environmental impact statement and it will be published into a report.
The Elks are sponsoring Brad Tassel's Don't Feed the Bully, an anti-bullying program that is coming to many local schools in the area. They are sponsoring the author and 20-year veteran comedian in an effort to offer creative methods of handling bullies as well as open up conversations about bullying in schools. Tassel will travel to Meridian Tuesday afternoon, April 9th, Tri-County on Wednesday, April 10th in the morning, and then Diller Odell in the afternoon. On Thursday, April 11th, he will be bringing his message to Washington Junior High, Hanover, and then finish his presentation in Hebron in the afternoon. Tassel will be giving a performance at the Elks Club in Fairbury on Wednesday evening at 7:30. The Elks are asking for a free will donation that evening, with proceeds going to support one of their special veterans projects.
Spring is right around the corner. Stop in at Sims Florist and Gifts for a little something to brighten up your home and someone's day. We carry an array of decor items and florals, including wreaths, silk, and real flowers, not to mention our jewelry, purses, hats, and hair accessories. Located south side of the square at 420 4th Street.
Kyle Silverstein, the 10-year-old grandson of Fairbury residents Robert Fritz and Judith Kluge, appeared on the popular television show Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is a 2-time Golden Globe-winning medical drama. Can't Fight This Feeling is the name of the first episode in which Silverstein plays in the role of Ethan. It first aired March 28th on ABC. Silverstein is the son of Kendra and Eric Silverstein of Sherman Oaks, California. Kendra is a 1985 graduate of Fairbury High School.
Five Fairbury basketball players earned honors by being chosen to the Central Conference basketball teams by voting done by conference coaches. Being chosen for the girls' East Division first team was Lady Jeff's 6'2" junior, Paige Husa. 5'10" senior forward, Jensen Cromer, was named to the second team. 6' junior forward, Jordan Johnson, was named to the honorable mention team. On the boys' side, the Jeffs had 2 players earn honors. 6'5" freshman center, Alec Cromer, was chosen to the East Division first team, while 6'2" senior forward, Dalton Griffin, was named to the honorable mention team. For an in-depth look at these stories and more, turn to the pages of the Fairbury Journal News or check out fairburyjournalnews.com.